Hi, I'm Shabbat Mom, Meredith Berkman, but it's not Shabbat. It is Shabbat with a Schmear here at Barney Greengrass on the Upper West Side, but it's actually Chanukah. So Chag Sameach to Rabbi Adam Mintz, my partner in crime, and how's your holiday, Rabbi?
Chag Sameach, my holiday is fantastic, and it's such a wonderful holiday. You know, this story is not mentioned in the Bible, but we know from other historical sources that this small group of Jews, the Maccabees, were victorious against a very strong, big Greek army. They went into the temple, they rededicated the temple, they found the cruse of oil that was supposed to last for 1 day, and miraculously, it lasted for 8 days. I like to think of that as if your iPhone was on 6% and somehow it lasted for 8 days. I know why that's a miracle.
Wow. Do you think if Rashi had lived now, he might have made the same commentary on the Hanukkah story?
You think they would have instituted a holiday for iPhones that last extra time?
They would at my house. Trust me, my kids would be all over that one.
Now, why do we celebrate the miracle of the oil, even though really the military miracle was a much bigger miracle?
Well, I guess the Jews don't like to focus on strength, physical strength, their military might. And so the story of the oil, implicit in that is that God's presence. Why else would the Jews like to focus on the miraculous and God's presence in our lives rather than the military? It's funny because when my son was very little, we told him during Hanukkah that we were going to have dinner at a Greek restaurant, and he said, "A Greek restaurant after what they did to the Jews?" And we had to point out that we've long since forgiven them, and that the Greeks of today are not the Greeks that lived at that time.
And it's interesting you talk about your young son. Hanukkah is a wonderful holiday because everyone's able to participate. Everyone lights their own menorah. It's fascinating that Hanukkah is the holiday in which we do that.
Well, there is something very, very beautiful about lighting candles on a daily basis, and that there's no time limit. It's not like Shabbat or Havdalah where you must light at a certain time. Well, Havdalah, I suppose you can light at a certain amount of time after Shabbat. But there is something beautiful. I mean, I love my husband's baked sweet potato latkes and his baked scallion potato latkes, but there is something so warm and cozy, and having people over every night to light candles and have family together, or have random people who have no place to go. But there's something so beautiful about lighting and celebrating our strength and our spirituality as a people. And then there's the guilt and the gifts, and that's not so bad. But there is something beautiful about having so many nights in a row when you know you're going to be participating in your own home, in your own way, on your own time. I think that's what makes it really beautiful.
And so Hanukkah might be a minor holiday, but it's really a major celebration.
Well, I mean, with Jews, everything like that's a production. But yes, it's a major celebration.
Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.